I don't know how much longer my father has. You know, he won't speak to me because of this security stuff. But it would be nice to reconcile.
Prince Harry is hoping to reunite with his estranged family before it's too late. The Duke of Sussex gave a surprise interview to the BBC on May 2nd, following a major setback in an ongoing legal battle regarding his security in the UK. Harry confirmed that he ultimately wants to reconcile with the rest of the royals, but isn't sure how that can happen, explaining that he still feels it's unsafe to return to his native country with wife Meghan Markle and their 2 children.
There have been so many disagreements, differences between me and some of my family. This current situation that has been ongoing for 5 years with regard to human life and safety is the sticking point. It is the only thing that's left. Of course, some members of my family will never forgive me for writing a book. Of course, they will never forgive me for lots of things. But, you know, there is. I would love reconciliation with my family. There's no point in continuing to fight anymore.
The 40-year-old noted that the situation is especially painful given Father King Charles's cancer battle, claiming that the monarch has cut off communication between them.
There is a lot of control and ability in my father's hands. Ultimately, this whole thing could be resolved through him, not necessarily by intervening, but by stepping aside, allowing the experts to do what is necessary and to carry out an RMB. That said, this all was initiated under a previous government. I would love reconciliation with my family. There's no point in continuing to fight anymore. As I said, life is precious. I don't know how much longer my father has. You know, he won't speak to me because of this security stuff. But it would be nice to reconcile. As I learned through the First Nations throughout Canada, because of the Invictus Games, their goal in life was always truth and reconciliation. And I turned around to them in many conversations and I said, right, but reconciliation can't come without truth.
Following Harry's latest comments, Buckingham Palace noted in a statement that, quote, all of these issues have been examined repeatedly and meticulously by the courts, with the same conclusion reached on each occasion. His BBC appearance came hours after he lost his years-long appeal to personally pay for royal-level security for himself, Meghan, Prince Louis, and Princess Lilibet across the pond. The Sussexes lost their taxpayer-funded police protection after stepping down as senior working royals in 2020. The Duke has repeatedly spoken out against invasive paparazzi attention over the years in light of Mother Princess Diana's tragic passing under related circumstances and his fears of Meghan and their children facing the same danger. Though they welcomed now 5-year-old son Archie prior to the family's big move to the States, his little sister Lilibet was born in California in 2021. The youngsters last joined their parents in England to celebrate the Queen's Platinum Jubilee in 2022. Following the newest court decision, Harry acknowledged that he doesn't believe Meghan or the kids will join him in the UK again.
I can't see a world in which I would be bringing my wife and children back to the UK at this point. And the things that they're going to miss is, well, everything. You know, I love my country. I always have done, despite what some people in that country have done. So, you know, I miss the UK. I miss parts of the UK, of course I do. And I think that it's really quite sad that I won't be able to show, you know, my children my homeland.